see you, please?
It feels good right now. I'm excited about it for my family. You come see me play 20 minutes, 25 with traffic. But I'm excited to play for Coach Stoops.
Before Coach Stoops and Coach Brown and everybody came to see you, was Kentucky a real possibility or not?
Honestly, no, they weren't. I was kind of falling away from Kentucky before Coach Stoops came, but then he came and talked to me, and then they were in the same offense as we do, so that's kind of what got my attention.
What did he say that sold you? Or what did they say?
I mean, he said he's going to turn things around. I mean, he showed me his resume on defensive ranks in the country. He's been top 5 in defense everywhere he's been. So I think, offensive guys, I want the ball, so defense has to be good for me to get it. So that's what kind of got me.
Ryan, when did you know that this was going to be your decision? Because you just said you might have went back and forth on your decision maybe a number of times. When did you know that it was going to be Kentucky?
Last Thursday, I knew for sure it was going to be Kentucky. Then I had my visit to Florida, and it kind of made me change my mind. But then yesterday is when I made my final decision.
What was that conversation like with Coach Phillips when you visited there? Did he know at that time, or did you let him know when you weren't going to go to Florida?
No, he didn't know. I'm pretty sure he thought it was up in the air. I didn't let him know a lot of times about other schools, but and then he thought I was going to come to Florida. So I told him that he's kind of disappointed.
When did Ohio State fall out of the picture for you?
Last Wednesday.
Anything in particular? Why?
No, I just feel like Kentucky and Florida is the top schools that I want to play for.
Ryan, can you talk about Kentucky's offense, what you know about it, and how you see yourself fitting in?
I've been running the offense since I was in 7th grade, so I'm comfortable with it. When I went on my visit, we went over plays and things like that. And I already know all the plays that Coach Brown was putting into it, so for me, that'll be a good start.
Ryan, how well did you get along with Coach Brown? How much did that factor into your decision?
We got along well. He run that offense that we run here at Franklin County, so we had a good connection offensive-wise, and we have the same plays that he used at Texas Tech, so it was a good conversation.
Was it tough for you to tell Joker that you were going to go to Kentucky, and what was kind of his response when you actually talked to him?
Yeah, it was kind of tough, just from our relationship. I've known him since I was a sophomore, so to tell him no, it was hard for me, but I mean, he said he had a feeling that I was going to go to UK, so it wasn't as bad.
Why did Kentucky fall out of the picture? Why were they not in the picture in your mind before the coaching change?
Really the offensive-wise. I'm out outside of school and I look at the offense to see if I can see myself in that offense. When Coach Phillips was there, I couldn't see myself.
Yeah. Ryan, can you talk about how many times maybe you did think about, now it's Ohio State, or now it's Kentucky, now it's maybe Florida. How often that went through your head?
Every day, honestly. Every day I'll think about these schools, write things down, pros and cons of each school I went to. So, every day went back and forth.
How stressful did that get, Ryan, at any point recently?
Really stressful, really stressful from the point that I really didn't know where I was going to go. I had people in school, so it was kind of hard for me. But, I have my family and my coaches that helped me out a lot with it.
How much did you enjoy the process?
I enjoyed it a lot, really. I like going to different schools, showing me what they have, to get kids, different campuses. So some schools use jerseys and facilities, and Florida they use weather. So, it was great. I can't say anything bad about my business.
When you walked in today and you saw all those people, what did that kind of bring out to you?
I'm excited. I'm excited for the school. It's a good program. I recommend any little school that comes to Franklin County if they want to go to the next level. And I mean that. But just excitement for my team.
What have Kentucky fans been saying to me throughout this entire process?
I don't even know where to start, really.
Did you guys see the bus in the back of the school?
Yeah, I don't really start, but one big fan that helped me out a lot is Mrs. Stern. She tweeted at me every day. Ever since Coach Stoops got the job, she tweeted me every day while I should go to Kentucky. I think it's funny, but I appreciate what she's done.
Going back to your first official visit with Arkansas, what attracted them to you at that particular time?
Really, their offense, really. When Coach Petrino was there, he recruited me before he had an incident. But, their facilities are nice. They had a nice campus school-wise. It's the business school, number one in the country, business-wise. That's what I want to do. So that's what got my attention for that.
Ryan, see the RV out there, Ryan? The UK stuff?
Oh yeah, I did see it. That was kind of funny.
When you talk to Coach Brown, what kind of role do you see play next year, and what do they say they expect from you?
Really just a playmaker, really. I mean, Coach Brown wants to score touchdowns, score points. That's all I like to do. I like to score touchdowns, so he's kind of matched up like that. Works out well. Yeah, he said really what got me there, he wants to score every time he gets a chance. You know, some schools didn't say that. But me and Coach Brown have a good relationship. We hit it off the first day we talked. So we have a good relationship with him.
Ryan, where did he talk to you about kind of envision playing, what different things doing with you in his offense?
I will play a little slot receiver, inside guy, and then he'll move me to the backfield some.
Ryan, can you talk about what made this so emotional for you today? Did you expect that it would get that emotional?
No, I didn't think at all. Coach Tracy told me I was going to get emotional, but I didn't pay attention to him because I said he don't know what he's talking about. But he told me I was going to get emotional, but I didn't believe him. But I don't know, it just, you have that moment where it just comes out, you can't really stop it.
Did you think you were safe when you got past your family, though, and went to Coach Tracy? Did you expect the tears to come when you?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Coach Tracy tear up. I've seen him tear up probably maybe twice in 3 years. I've seen him tear up.
That's twice more than my wife, too.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen him tear up, and then I know it's something special with him and my family, so that's when it started coming out.
Brian, what does it mean to you to be able to play close enough to home to where all your family can see it? Because clearly you are pretty close.
Yeah, I'm really close to my family, actually. They haven't missed a football game ever. They missed one time, I'll be honest. They missed one time because Raven had basketball game. So they went to her game instead, but I mean, they're always around, and I'm looking forward to them to watch me play.
Ryan, talk about Coach Tracy and how much he's meant to you over the last 3 years.
He's been a lot. I think he's one of the best coaches in the state, honestly. Just the way he interacts with his players, the way he wants to help us out a lot. I mean, he's done a lot for me that I can't thank him enough for. So I appreciate him for that.
Did his high-octane offense during the high school season have anything to do with you wanting to choose Kentucky and knowing that they're going to have a high-octane offense as well?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we run the same system Coach Brown does. So, I mean, we had a great connection out there. So, I'm comfortable with the offense. You know, I already know the plays, so I'm already ahead of the game than everybody else that's there.
Ryan, what kind of advice did your mother give, and did she try to influence you any at all to stay a little closer to home, or not?
No. My mom never told me, she has never said any school. She wants me to go wherever I want to go. She never suggested any school for me to go to. So, I mean, that helped me out a lot. So I didn't have no pressure to make her happy. So she's happy wherever I decide to go.
Raven, is there any chance that you'll follow your brother to UK? Probably. I can see it happening, but you know.
Ryan, how long has it been since you got actually your first formal offer? It's been like a couple of years, and does it seem like 10 years?
It seems like a while. I mean, I got my first offer when I was my first year of junior, and like in September, I believe. Now it's Kentucky, so that school already had a big meaning for me since they took the first shot and went off of me.
Ryan, Kentucky's new staff made no secret of the fact that you were their first priority, and they came with you right away. Looking back, how much of an effect did that have on you?
It just shows how much they care. They could have went to any player's house at all. You know, Coach Stoops needs to get on the jet and go everywhere he wants. We decided to send Coach Elliott down here to talk to me. So I mean, that showed me how much they want me and how much they care about me. So
did that start moving you in their direction?
Yeah, it did.
You talked to any other recruits from Kentucky during this process, and what kind of effect did that have on you?
Yeah, I've talked to Dad a little bit since he committed. I talked to JoJo Kemp. I talked to Jaleel. They've been texting me. I mean, they never force me anyway. They just tell me how much they want me to be part of the team, and they good luck whatever else I go.
Question, come on, right quick, please. Don't look at me like that. And on one of the recent visits that the coaching staff came to see, which I guess one of the most recent visits was, did they not go to your place of work? You take them there? Did they come there and visit around?
They did.
UPS, is that correct?
Correct.
And how did that go out?
It was good. It was a good visit.
See, I wasn't that bad.
Hey, Ryan, did you have the coaches know your decision? I mean, did you tell them before,
They know.
or did they learn when you announced it?
Yeah, they know. I called them today around 9 o'clock.
They washed them up.
Yeah, but today and last night I called the schools and told all the schools that I wasn't going there, and then I called Coach Stoops. That was my last call around 10 today. Told him I was going to go to UK.
What was the reaction?
He yelled actually. He screamed. He's like, I can tell that he was happy for me. And then I talked to Coach Brown, and he was yelling in the background. I heard him. But they're excited for me, and they can't wait to do big things.
Ryan, did you have a chance to bond with any of their players on some of the visits you've been down? Did you get a good vibe from their guys?
Yeah, every place I've been to, they set me up with a quarterback or a wide receiver. Back at UK, they set me up with Patrick Toll, the quarterback. We had a good connection. He's been honest with me with everything, wished me the best. He told me the bad things about UK that happened last year and the good things.
Ryan, what do you think about Jason Lynch for the moment?
After this, I'm going to start texting him and calling him. I'll talk to him too. He feels good about it between UK and USC. So after this, I'm going to call Coach Stoops and try to get Jason to commit tomorrow.
Ryan, you could have chosen a lot of schools that are already established as far as football is concerned. Kentucky's still trying to get there. Talk about why you want to be a part of that as opposed to moving to some place that's already established.
I just think it will be more for me, help build something instead of already being built and going somewhere and just following along to their success. I think me going to UK will give me a challenge to improve. Hopefully try to win the SEC championship. It's going to be hard, but I just want that challenge.
Is it special to you to be a kid from in-state, especially from Central Kentucky, and playing for UK?
Yeah, I think it is, just because the fan support from my high school and friends.
Ryan, why does that goal feel more realistic now with Kentucky than maybe before?
I think it does. Just a coaching staff that coaches put together. They all have had success at other schools, so hopefully they all put it together and try to change things here at Kentucky.
How did you like Coach Brown's selling point when he talked about, come be a hero at Kentucky? What did you think when he was selling that?
I don't look at it as that being a hero. I think a player staying in state and playing for the state school. But really, he's told me I believe when he said he wants to win, they're going to throw the ball, they're going to score. If you just look at the stats that he had at Texas Tech, he proves that. So.
Was there something they sold? You mentioned Florida tried to sell weather. Other people did things. Was there something other than the offense that when you came to Lexington and they said, what sold you other than the offense and things like that?
Basically just building something. Want to be part of something that's already established, or you want to start building something, change Kentucky football. So that's what got me to.
Ryan, there was a lot of talk from your coach and principal about your academic side of your life. Why is that important to you? Why was it important to you to maintain that while you were playing football?
In order to play college football, my grades have to be good. I won't be able to play. And then hopefully I'll have a chance to go to the NFL. I'm not going to be there forever, so I'm going to have to have something to fall back on for me to do when I'm not playing football. So that's important.
How relieved are you